Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Restart Podcast. I am your host, Sabrina Neely, and I am so thrilled that this podcast came into formation. This is something that I have been wanting to begin probably for the last 10 years. I've thought about it on and off, and I just decided that now is the perfect time. It's now or never, and I wanted to start off with an introduction of who I am, what you can expect here, and just the general creation of the podcast. So let's get started. So I am 44 at the time of this recording, and I have 3 children. Currently, they are 23, 19, and 16. And next month, I will be a grandparent for the first time. So I'm super excited about that. And I am single currently. I am divorced, and I was in a domestic violent marriage for the length of the time that I was married to my ex-husband. I am also a survivor of narcissistic abuse, and we'll be talking more about that and about DV as the podcast goes on. I currently am a fitness instructor, and I have been doing that for the past 25 years, and it has been a hell of a ride. Let me tell you, I have taught in every gym, every kind of gym setup, from box gyms to mom and pop gyms to franchises. I even started my own business, and I am in the entrepreneurial space now. I definitely want to continue creating things on my own, and I have all these ideas in my head that I want to bring to life. So I'll be talking more about that as well. But fitness is my background. I have my degree in exercise science, and I have literally been a gym rat for my whole entire life. I started doing group fitness when I was 16 in the living room of my home, of my childhood home. And I carried that after high school into beginning to teach group fitness classes at the age of 19. And I graduated college, and I've gone on to, expand my knowledge and my training in other areas. Been a personal trainer, done all the things. And while I love fitness, and it will always be my passion, it will continue to be a part of me, I also love teaching, and I love speaking, and I love sharing my experiences with everyone that I come in contact with. I love sharing stories, and that goes for both me telling the story and me listening to your story. I think that a lot of times we relate to each other by our experiences. And when you are able to tell someone something and they go, oh, yeah, me too. Or, yeah, I used to do that too. Or, yeah, I was involved with a person like that. It brings you closer together, and it lets you know that we are so small in this big human race. We are all interconnected in a way, whether it be through our life stories, or whether it be through past experiences, or whether it be through certain traumas. Like, we are all connected to one another. And so when you're able to talk and share things, you not only get out of your own comfort zone, but you find other like-minded people who you attract to you, and you might learn something from them, and vice versa. They get to learn something from you as well. So that's why I love podcasting, and I love to listen to podcasts, because it gives you a platform to share with others what you might not be able to in any other circumstance. So I feel called to not only do fitness. Well, in fitness, I'm teaching. When you're up there, in a class, you're teaching, you're guiding, you're leading, you're an example. But I wanted to take my skills of teaching in the fitness arena to a more public format so I can provide more value to many others outside of just the gym. So that is my purpose in starting this podcast. And the reason I called it The Restart is because, frankly, every single day of your life, you are restarting over and over again, whether you realize that or not. You are restarting over in your fitness, and your decisions and your choices every day make or break that habit, right? You're restarting over in your relationship with God or the universe or another faith that you believe, right? You're trying to grow closer in your connection with the supernatural. You're starting over with your nutrition, your diet, your food choices every day are telling your body to either heal or stay in a sick state. You are restarting in your relationships within your family, with your children, with your partner, with your parents or siblings, your coworkers. Every single day, you get to decide to mend those relationships or make them better, or possibly, say something or do something that makes them worse. But in any case, every day is a restart. And I'm here to let you know that it is not too late for you. You are not too old. You are not over the hill. You are not past your prime. You are not washed up. You are not done with. And society has a really convenient way of making us believe that and fall into that age trap of, oh, if we don't have our life together by the age of 30, then nothing else is going to work out for us. If we have no children by the time that we're 40, I guess it's not meant to be. If we don't have a career and a house and cars and status and titles by the time that, we're 29 years old, then it must not be meant. Like, I am here to let you know that those beliefs are so antiquated, and you have the choice every day to wake up and say, no, you know what? I'm going to restart my life. I'm going to think differently. I'm going to do differently. I'm going to be different. I'm going to act different. And I'm going to do things that propel my life forward because I'm given another day. I'm given another chance. And so I hope that throughout this pod that you will find something that you relate with, that you will align with something I say, or as I bring a guest on, maybe something that they say and it resonates with you, and you're able to realize that, number one, you're not alone. Number two, you're valued. You're worthy. You have a purpose here and your life matters. And number three, you can restart at any moment. You can pivot. You can step away from whatever you're doing or whatever you've been doing for the past 5, 10, 15, 20 years or your whole life. And you can restart over, and it's okay. So join me on this journey, and I look forward to having you here. Thanks, guys.